So what we have here is the Motorola Triumph, which is on the Virgin Mobile brand. Pretty traditional, iconic device, so a fairly high-featured device. But the big story here is that it's a really high-featured device for prepaid brands where you traditionally have lower-cost, lower-featured devices. So great device. So it's Android 2.2. It's got a 4.1-inch display. It's a HVGA display. It's got a 1 gigahertz processor, so a 1 gigahertz Qualcomm processor. You've got a 5 megapixel camera, and then you've got a a VGA front-facing camera as well too, which is kind of unique in the prepaid space. The device is pretty basic as far as Android. It's fairly vanilla Android. It's 2.2. There's some widgets that are built on top. So we've got a widget here that's really looks like it's a Twitter widget. But a fairly basic device from a UI perspective, but it works real quick and real smooth. There are some apps, so we've added a Virgin application, see if I can find it. Virgin Mobile Live, which is actually Virgin's streaming audio application. So there are some customized apps, but it's a fairly generic device as far as Android, but great from a hardware perspective, real high-end display, great 4.1-inch display, 5 megapixel camera, and a great device for the prepaid brand.
Can it record in HD? Or
it does, yeah. So I didn't show that. So it records at 720p.
Okay.
Plays back at 720p as well too. And you've got micro USB as well as your HDMI out. It's fairly, from a design perspective, it's really thin. Uses kind of the soft touch paints, and fairly clean as far as lines. So not a whole lot of buttons on the side here. Just really clean in the design.
Of course, again, launch periods this summer.
This summer as well too. Yeah, coming soon.
Awesome, thank you.